A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Morrison lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Russell, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Piastri, Tsunoda, Albon, Gasly, and Carlos Sainz, Bortoleto, Fernando Alonso, Ollie Behrman, and Stroll, Ocon, Doohan, Nico Hülkenberg, and Charles Leclerc, Mayer, Lawson, Jackson, and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'd give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. As we all know, every single driver wants to know what's required of them. And in the case of this driver, I think things are pretty stable at the moment. They're doing what the team require.
Well, that's the thing, as a driver, it's easy to feel like you're the individual. It's all about you. And, you want to further your career the best you can, but you have to have the team hat on as well and play the team game, work with your teammate as best you can. It's not an easy balance to figure out.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. Gap to your teammate behind, 7.5 seconds. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, mate, Norris is behind you. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. That wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but listen, don't worry about it. It's a long way to go, so let's just focus until the end. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Your lap times are falling off now. We want you to pit for repairs. Box, box, box. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Okay, clear. The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done. Five minutes until rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain. Okay mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.